Tonight we have ShadowPack Esports versus Proof. ShadowPack will be attacking. This is on Villa, Bomb. First to 7 wins. And ShadowPack will be attacking. So after the first 6 rounds, Proof will then be attacking and Shadow will be defending. But as we get into the ban phase here, we're going to see that Proof is going to be deciding on who they want to ban first on attack. Proof Esports. My mistake, not just Proof. And Proof is going to ban Blitz, as now ShadowPack is going to pick the first attack operator to be banned here. And then ShadowPack will get to pick the first defensive operator to get banned. And while we wait, ShadowPack is 1-0 in the league. And for Proof, I will have to find that out, because this is my first time watching them play. Hopefully they bring some good things to the table. As we get into this, it looks like ShadowPack is going to ban Sledge, as they're going to pick their first defensive operator to get banned. And it's going to be Mira. Now, Proof Esports will be choosing the second and final defensive operator to get banned here. And we're going to see that they're going to pick the Echo here, and looks like pretty standard list of people to get banned except for the Blitz. I usually don't see him get banned too much, but Echo, Mira are ones that I usually see get banned here. And as we go into the first round, we're going to go into the pick phase. Looks like Proof Esports is going to be choosing Trophy and Statuary Room on the second floor, as we're going to see that they're going to bring Jaeger, Frost, Legion, Bandit, and Valkyrie before the 6th pick phase, while the attacking team is going to be bringing Jackal, Nomad, Buck, Twitch, and now Hibana. They were going to bring Maverick. It looks like the team Proof is going to be sticking with who they are as we get into this preparation phase. As we can see here, they're going to be defending these 2 rooms right here. And we're going to see the Frost putting down some bear traps in front of some windows there, while the rest of the team reinforces. We get in here. Again, this is first to 7 wins, best of 1. Every round I will try to remind myself to show off the leaderboard or scoreboard. As we're going to see the Jaeger try to get these drones. And looks like nobody as of right now is going to be roaming on the first floor. It looks like everyone's going to be staying on the second floor. We see some more bear traps being placed. The Frost has 1 more welcome mat left, as the attacking team will now spawn. It looks like the Hibana is spawning closest to the objectives, as the rest of most of the attacking team is spawning south. We're going to see that the Valk is the one that's going to be roaming on the first floor, and it doesn't look like anybody's going to be trying to go for peaks at the moment, but the Valk here might get into some fights with the Buck here, but the Buck is going to drone him out, because the Buck is just going to be a couple seconds late to getting that Valkyrie. We're going to see the Valk is now going to rotate down to the basement, as the Nomad is on top now with the Hibana. So is the Jackal. We're going to see the Frost take a couple shots here. Looks like it's the Nomad shooting out some windows there. So we're going to see that the Hibana is also broken on another window, and might be able to get a good peek here onto the Frost if they go and move a little bit closer, and the Jackal is going to be close to the Legion. We see that the Valk has now rotated all the way back upstairs, as the Buck is on the first floor. Might shoot out some floors underneath, as we're seeing the Twitch now come down to the first floor and going into the basement to help try and clear out roamers, which are none right now. See that kind of in a stalemate right now. The Jaeger is actually getting some some shots. The Nomad actually got a kill on the Frost there. I missed it, as we see the Hibana might find the Jaeger here, as the Legion and the Twitch is actually on the steps thinking about going up, as the Valk is actually going to get somebody that's going to get down by the Twitch before actually getting the Buck. The Buck is going to be very low. I will be showing that in between the rounds for kill that thing as we go in. There's a little bit of lag there as the Twitch is going to run up and meet the Jaeger. We're going to see the Buck toss a frag in there and hit the Jaeger a pretty good amount, as we see the Nomad and Hibana are actually about to meet the Jaeger. The Jaeger gets a couple shots off and manages to put the Hibana near half. We're going to see him throw a flashbang in now and go in. Not going to be able to get the shot on the Jaeger, as he's going to be holding this angle. 10 seconds left, so ShadowPack's going to have to act fast, but now it's a 1v2 with 5 seconds left. And it looks like Proof here is going to win because of time. And again, it is 1st to 7. I'm sure most of you that have joined know this. As we go into round 2, when defenders spawn in, I will show off the leaderboard. So we're going to see that Proof Esports here is going to be defending Aviator and Games Room. As we go into the 6-pick phase, it looks like they might be bringing a Maestro and Castle with them on defense, unless one of them gets picked off. And it looks like ShadowPack is bringing a similar lineup, besides bringing an IQ now. It looks like the Jackal is going to be the one to switch off, while Proof is going to be staying with who they are. The Jackal is going to be switching to Zofia as we get into this. And once we find out where everyone is, here's a look at the leaderboard. As you can see that Proof has just has one more kill. So as of right now, can't really say if Proof is better fraggers or not. But we're going to see them set up their defenses here. It looks like the Bandit is going to be reinforcing the usual wall here at B. And since they don't have a Mira, there will not be any Miras anywhere to look through these objectives. We're a couple seconds away. We're going to see that they create a little rotation hole here. And it doesn't look like anybody's roaming for Team Proof. But the Castle here looks like he's going to be the one roaming and watching stairs, possibly, as we see the Twitch drone come in. Going to get quickly shot down. We see the Zofia by themselves. We're going to be seeing that it's going to be a very slow start here, as we're going to see the Hibana droning in, as it looks like the Nomad might be coming up to help, as the Twitch is on first floor. The Bandit there did take a little bit of damage, probably from the Twitch drone, I would suspect. As the Twitch hears the Maestro cam, he's going to see the Maestro cam, and she's going to run back down, as the Maestro is in this little room right here, as the Zofia is actually near the castle. See that the Zofia is coming in behind the objectives and might encounter the castle here. We're going to see the Jaeger actually waiting to see if somebody comes over. It looks like the Twitch is actually getting into a fight here, as the Zofia is still behind. Making sure that nobody trying to catch a rotation there, I would guess. As we see the Bandit here actually close to them and might actually encounter somebody here. So the IQ is below. Looks like they're going to be in a little bit of a stalemate, as the Zofia still holds the back end. Doesn't look like anybody's on the first floor, but the IQ is actually going to encounter the castle here and get the quick kill. as that Maestro cam is going to be there, but nobody seems to be on it yet. Looks like the Zofia is coming in now, as the Hibana actually goes down. The Maestro is actually taking a few shots, as it seems that most of the defending team here actually went down. The Maestro is going to be coming around as the Legion gets downed here. Waiting for somebody to rotate. And he's going to see the Nomad, and managed to barely get the kills. There's 25 seconds left. He's going to get the kill on the IQ, as it's now Zofia and Maestro. The Legion is still alive, but he is downed and probably going to bleed out, as there's only 10 seconds left. She has the diffuser and is going to drop it temporarily. It's going to take a few seconds to pick it back up, as we're going to see the Maestro come around. There's only 2 seconds left. It has to go for plant, but they're not going to be able to get it, as Proof wins the second round. And like I said, I will try my best to remember to show off the scoreboard at the beginning of each round when the defenders spawn in, as we see the attacking team pick their operators, while the team Proof is going to be defending living room and library now on the first floor. I see that they're going to be bringing a pulse with them now. I do not remember if they've had that the entire round, but it's going to be switched off to Maestro, as the Blackbeard is going to be a thermite now. And Thatcher isn't banned, so if they want to deal with them, they can deal with the Maestro cams and things like that easier, but they're deciding not to as of right now. And I see the Valk place some cams here. We're going to try and follow and see where she puts up her cams as she sets up her defenses. We're going to see that they're going for a pretty standard setup, it seems, as they're going to create a little rotation hole here, as we are 15 seconds away from the attacker spawning in. The Valk is going to be running through and trying to find some cam spots. Did not know I was on the Maestro there, sorry, but she put her cam up in B, or A I believe, but it is B, as she puts her final black eye cam there. She is going to head upstairs on the third floor along with the Bandit, as they're going to be trying to roam on the second floor. I'm going to see that the IQ is also coming up, and it's going to be encountering the Valk here as a drone comes out. He's going to throw the C4 and get the IQ, as that means that the upstairs area is now still owned by Team Proof. We're going to see the Jackal come up now and shoot at a window, as he's getting ready to possibly drone in, as he's going to be looking. I was going to see the Thermite actually get somebody down on the first floor. He got the Valk, who was, I was guessing, rotating. We're going to see the Legion standing in B, as the Nomad is close to him. And then we're going to see that the Bandit is actually still upstairs and is going to encounter the Jackal there, and I was not going to be fast enough, but the Bandit manages to get the Jackal, and it looks like the Twitch was the one upstairs that was too slow to rotate around that area to get the Bandit, as it's now down to the Thermite and Twitch with 1 minute and 30 left. Looks like the Legion here is going to be watching this hole that is made, as the Thermite's going to be holding an angle. The Twitch is still upstairs, as the Legion is still going to be holding the angle, as the Thermite is watching an area into B. The Twitch is still looking for the Bandit, who is long gone. And we're going to see that the Thermite is moving a different way and is going to encounter the Legion and is not going to be able to get the hits that he needs, as he's going to rotate around. With 50 seconds left, the Thermite is in a rough spot, as he's going to shoot through a wall here. The Jaeger is actually close to the Thermite, as the Twitch is trying to find somebody who is long gone. We're going to see that the thermite here is actually right there. Still trying to get that lesion. And it looks like that the Jaeger and Bandit are on the hunt now, looking for the last person that isn't the thermite. As the thermite is going to see the goo mine get tossed out with only 5 seconds. The Bandit's going to get the kill, as the Maestro is going to get the kill on the Twitch, meaning that Proof wins round 3. Sorry about that. We see that Proof is looking pretty good right now, and when they spawn in, I will show the scoreboard. Looks like they're going to be defending trophy and statuary. And ShadowPack looks like they're going to have to change something up if they're going to want to win this. It looks like they might be with the Capital. The knock should be a 6-pick because knock is not allowed. And it is a 6-pick. And it's going to be switched to Twitch as they're keeping the Capital. And it looks like they're going to be bringing the Castle with them this time, as they're keeping the Jaeger, Valkyrie, Legion, and Bandit. As we go into the 4th round, I believe. And here they are, setting up their defenses, as we see that Proof Esports is just winning more fights, whereas ShadowPack hasn't been winning as many fights, and they've been taking too much time. As you saw, the Twitch was still on the 2nd floor, down to 30 seconds, I believe, or 25, as the thermite was left to fend for himself. And we're going to be seeing that they're going for a pretty standard setup, it seems, as the Valk is going to be throwing some cams around, possibly. He's waiting for the drone. He's going to throw a cam up in that corner there. We're going to see that it doesn't look like anybody's roaming yet, but the Valk is actually going to be heading downstairs, and it looks like the Jaeger is joining, maybe. Well, will not be joining. The Valk is going to be in this little bathroom here, hoping to catch some people off guard while she roams, as they will be droning out now. The Legion is actually close to the thermite there, but due to the fact that it is not a destructible window, they will not be able to do anything. And looks like they're droning out. They haven't found the Valk there, as the Buck is the only one droning out 1st floor. It looks like the Capital is actually going to drop into the room. We're going to see him holding this little angle here, hoping to catch somebody, and he might catch the Legion here. And trying to tell somebody to break open the roof right there, as they are still castled out. Looks like the Valk is still upstairs, and it's going to encounter the Buck here as he's blowing up the thing, and he's going to get the Buck pretty quickly before he can even get up there, as the Valk still stays on the 1st floor. We're going to see that the Legion actually got somebody. There's the Twitch there, as the Capital is still going to be holding that angle. Looks like the thermite is watching through the Holy Maid, as it doesn't look like anybody's going to be going through there. And I see that the Bandit is on the 1st floor, rotating around to another set of stairs. I see the Nomad standing there, trying to bait some people out, as the Jaeger or Bandit over there, I believe that is Bandit, is going to be... There's actually the Jaeger, my mistake. We're going to see that the Jaeger took a few shots but did not get hit at all, as the Nomad is going to be coming in. It looks like the Castle is going to be taking a few shots. Well, there's only 30 seconds left. The Castle is going to get 2 kills. He's going to get the thermite and the Capital there, as it's now down to the Nomad. with 17 seconds left. Diffuser on the ground, and I believe that the castle is still holding that peak that he had before. And it looks like Proof is going to win the round as the bandit gets the final kill without losing anybody. As you saw, it was a flawless round, making the score 0-4 in favor of Proof. We go into round 5. We are 2 rounds away from attackers and defenders switching, as Proof will be defending Aviator and Games. And like I said when I streamed during Audacity and I believe it was Infamy tonight, I think ShadowPack will have to do better on the defense, but hopefully they can start winning some rounds on the attack, because I think it's easier to defend than attack. I like having the operators come to me rather than me go to them. And as we go in here, as they're in the preparation phase, I will show off the leaderboard again. It looks, like I said before, that Proof is just winning more fights, and that seems to be the main reason, along with ShadowPack is taking too long to come out and actually push. It looks like they're going to be doing a pretty normal setup here while creating a rotation hole directly from B to A. Maestro Cam is going back in the spot that we had it before, as the Twitch is going to come up and try and get this drone here. And he actually will get the Maestro Cam, meaning that they have, the Maestro is already losing a cam. You see that the Thermite and all of them are spawning near the objectives. You see the Blackbeard taking some shots at the door as they move up to the objective. Doesn't look like anybody is in that area to try and contest them, as it's going to be droned out. And it looks like nobody is roaming on the first floor here. It seems that the Legion is all the way in the back, as he is waiting for somebody to come by. Doesn't look like, looks like the Buck is in the building, as he's going to be coming up. There is no Maestro Cam there to give away their position. As we're going to see, the Blackbeard is actually going to be, or as the Twitch actually gets the Legion all the way over there. But the Maestro is going to get a couple shots off on her and make her go back, as the Buck is actually going to get hurt a lot here. And the Thermite's coming in as the Maestro gets the kill on the Buck. We're going to see that the Thermite creates a big hole, as the IQ now is over there, but it looks like the castle there went down to the IQ. Twitch is going to go down to the Maestro there, as we see. And it seems that the Maestro is also fighting an IQ over there. He's going to reload here real quick, as he's down to 17 bullets. You see that the IQ is now not going to try and contest him, as the Thermite is droning out. Yeah, catch the... Excuse me there. He's going to catch the Bandit and Jaeger there and miss the shots on the Jaeger. But he will get the Bandit. With 40 seconds left, he's going to pre-fire as the Jaeger is just out of the view. You see that the Jaeger is going to be there as the Maestro is coming around. You might see that Claymore, we don't know, as there's 30 seconds left. He's holding that angle, but the Bandit's going to get the kills, as he gets a double headshot, as Proof wins round 5. They just lined up perfectly for him, and he took the shots as we go into round 6. And it looks like Proof will be defending library and living room as we go into this. Looks like they might bring an Ella with them, unless if that gets picked off. But looks like they're going to be trying out the Thatcher now, again, unless if that gets picked off. It looks like the Ella will be switching off. And the Twitch will be going to Ashe, as the Ella will be going to Valkyrie, it seems. Looks like they're going to try and use the Thatcher here to try and make holes for the Thermite easier, as we're going to see them set up. Here's a look at the leaderboard here. And again, it just seems that Proof is just winning more fights when they need to, as we see them set up their defenses here on their last round of defense before they attack. But we're going to see the Valk here. We're going to try and create a little cam hole, I would assume. And it's going to throw it right there. It has the silencer on it now. And to see where the other cams are going to go here as we wait for the attackers to actually get into the building. It looks like the Thatcher is going to be the one closest to objective right now, along with the Thermite there. You can see that the Jackal is going to be breaking open a door here, along with the Thatcher there. There is a castle door there, but they do have an Ashe, I believe, which will make that a lot easier, as the Thermite is going to step onto a goo mine. Looks like the Thatcher will get to make a blue door, as the Legion here is going to be watching this, as he will be droned out. The Thatcher will be thrown in to knock out some defenses there. We're going to see that the castle here and the Legion are there. Looks like the Jaeger actually got a kill on the Ashe there, as the castle will now be pinged out. And it seems that they're going to go for plant here. And the castle is actually going to come around and get the buck, as the Jackal there actually got a couple kills. He got the Jaeger and the castle, I believe, or maybe the Legion there, as the Maestro seems to have gotten him. And Proof is going to win again, as ShadowPack just gets quickly wiped, which means that they win round 6. Proof only needs to win one more round here to win the map. But again, let's see if ShadowPack can turn things around on defense now, as they will be defending. And when they spawn in, I will show off the leaderboard again. As we get into this, I have no idea what to give advice for ShadowPack is, but they're going to be defending Aviator and Games Room, as they're going to be bringing a Mozzie, possibly. Again, Mozzie, Lion, and Gridlock are in for this. It is Warden and Nock that are not allowed. But the Ashe will be switching to Thatcher, as they're going to be bringing a Montaigne. As we are spawning in here, we're going to see ShadowPack set up their defenses here. And here's a look at their scoreboard. And they started to win a couple fights there, but towards the end they just immediately all died. I didn't even get to see what happened. But the Montaigne, if he's good at what he's doing, will be tough for ShadowPack to deal with, as they're going to find the bomb sites. We were 10 seconds away. The Legion's going to put a goo mine at that door. as we see the attackers spawn in now. Looks like 4 of them will be spawning near the objective, while 1 is going to be spawning by themselves. It will be the Jackal spawning around, and it looks like the Jaeger is going to be on first floor roaming. As we're going to see that the Bandit actually took a little bit of damage there, and I don't know what it was from. Maybe a little bit of friendly fire from trying to get a drone. We're going to see the Mozzie go all the way around. It looks like that the Jackal is actually on the roof. It's going to be rotating to the bedroom area, as the Thatcher and them are actually near the Mozzie. And it looks like the Mozzie will be droned out, as he's going to have to run away. And it doesn't seem that anyone is encountering anybody yet, as we're going to see the Jaeger actually come up. And the Bandit is actually going to maybe encounter the Jackal there, as the Bandit's going to drop to first floor. The Jaeger might not know about the Jackal coming up behind him, and probably won't even know that he's there, as he's going to rotate around. He's going to be a little bit too slow to get to them. I see that the Legion here and the Thatcher is actually coming around, as the Legion is actually going to encounter the Thatcher real soon. Legion's going to get the kill on the Jackal there, as the Thatcher is going to go down to the Legion as well. You're going to see that he's going to take some shots through the wall there, as somebody's going to go down to the Mozzie, I would believe that's who it was. As they're going to be making their way back to try and get him. Legion's going to be coming around now and shooting through a wall, as the Blackbeard's going to get the Mozzie. And ShadowPack actually won really quick, as the Mozzie or Legion got the kill on the downed person and the Montang, meaning that the Jaeger just cleaned up the Blackbeard. And this could be the start of a comeback. They will have to win the next 6 rounds here if they want to win. And it looks like ShadowPack will be defending trophy and statuary, as we're going to see that they're going to be bringing a Capital on Proof, as they're going to be bringing the Mozzie again, unless if that gets picked off. Looks like Proof is not bringing a Montang with them. I guess they didn't like how the Montang performed, or how the Montang felt on that push. Looks like the Ashe is going to be switching to Zofia now. So we're going to see them bring a Valk still with those cams. And when we show off where they're going to be defending here, I will show off the leaderboard. You can see that the Legion there is actually managing to get some more kills, and hopefully, I guess inspire would be the right word, to let their team do a little bit better, help lift their spirits, being like, hey, we can come back, we just have to play better. It just seems that on the attack that ShadowPack wasn't as coordinated, but it looks like on defense they seem to be much more confident in what they're doing. We see the Valk cam get placed up there now. We are 2 seconds, well now they're spawning in, as we see the Thatcher is the only one closest. It looks like the Jaeger is going to be roaming on the first floor, as he's going to be standing there waiting for somebody to come into his line of sight. Doesn't look like anybody else is roaming though, or at least roaming on the first floor. I'm going to see that the Twitch here, it might actually get somebody if he just goes a little bit closer to the defense here. The Legion is going to now leave after hearing that. So the Mozzie is going to be watching this window, as he took a couple shots, it seems. And going to see that he's going to go towards the steps here. Looks like the Jaeger was not droned out on the first floor, as the Capital is going to be behind everybody. Looks like the Thatcher is in the room now, as he's going to be throwing some Thatchers, and the Thermite's coming around, it seems. Or he's going to be trying to make a big door, as the Bandit's trying to bandit trick, and it looks like he might not get it, but the Valkyrie is actually going to get a C4 charge there, as that Cam is helping him out. And we're going to see that the Capital actually gets the Jaeger now, as the Legion is going to counter the Capital and get the kill, meaning that it is now still in favor of ShadowPack, but now it's tied again. We're going to see that the Twitch is still on the window there, as the Valk's going to try and run in, but not get the kill, as the Thatcher's going to get the kill again on the Legion, as the Mozzie is going to have to try and get past this Twitch here, and will not be able to get the kill, but will at least get by. Missed the Twitch coming into the window, but will down him anyways, as it's now 1v2. We'll take a little bit of pre-fire here, as the... Oh, it looks like it's only the Zofia here, but the Zofia is going to be watching from the window and get him, which means that Proof wins 7-1 or 7-2. No, 7-1. Very short match. Again, it just seemed like ShadowPack wasn't very they weren't as focused or as conjoined, I guess is the right word, as Proof was, as we're gonna see that they actually won just more fights in total across the board. And that's going to leave it for this game tonight. Thank you all for watching. We will have games tomorrow, and we hope to see you there.